How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Poke Talks podcast. I am Lucas. As always, I'm joined by Alex and Josh,
Yo,
my two
yo,
co-hosts. Say what's up, y'all.
yo.
That's good.
And we are back for another week. I hope everyone's doing well. As you know, we start this pod off with a pack. So today I got some more Journey Together. The boys got some heat. Alex got that new Destined Rivals. Let's go.
Let's see.
Who wants to start us off?
Yeah, I'm gonna rip mine open while.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
say it.
Alex, I can't hear you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna rip mine open right now.
Okay.
But yeah, go for it.
All right. I don't know.
That Mewtwo, baby.
I've ripped a few of these already.
I saw you over FaceTime, man. You didn't get anything.
I got some stuff at the end, and I'll show you.
Who's the heat right here? Cynthia's Guard Chop.
Cynthia's guard chisel. Oh.
Dondozo.
Dondozo.
Got bamboozled.
I've never seen this Pokemon in my life.
Big Fish.
Big fish. Clean though, gradable. It's actually pretty
Alright. Lucas, you're trying to pull what out of JT?
What am I trying to pull? I want the Articuno, man. I already pulled the Articuno or the Wailord. Any of the other, like, not Lily's Cliff. I hate that card, man.
to?
It was the one, like, even though I pulled it, it's the chase, whatever. I don't like that card. But here we go. Wine's Castle.
Cooper Jaw. Squawkabilly. Quadril. Torchic. Keck.
I love this card so much. Like, the background of it is so sick.
Delmise.
I don't think I got anything. Nah.
Easy.
East.
Got cooked
Alright.
and fighting energy. Let's see what you get, my boy.
I'm hoping for Zoroark.
Brr.
That'd be pretty clean. The gold one?
Nah, I have the gold one. I need the
Is it
SIR.
on? Nice.
Okay. Good.
Chonk. Cubone. Joltik. Larvesta. Combuskin.
Combuskin.
Alolan Excalier. Furret. Coughing.
Oh, you pulled
Reverse,
something.
Mimikyu.
Ooh.
EX.
Technically,
Still a
I
hit.
will get it.
So everyone got a hit except for me. Typical. Let's go.
Typical.
Typical.
Get East done.
Yeah.
So you. Oh yeah, pickups. Sorry, I was about to get into it. I had two Misty's Laprases that I pulled. I got two. I opened two ETBs of Destined Rivals, and basically, I got two Misty's Laprases, and I got the promo. That's basically it. And then one of my ETBs didn't have a promo in it, which I'm super cheesed about because I collect
It's a piece.
promos.
Did
But
you film it? Oh.
yeah, I did film it.
Send
but-
it over to Pokey.
Yeah, apparently it's
Yeah.
gonna take like 2 years. I'm good, man. Like
It's
who
roughly
cares?
like 2 years, but they'll hook you up. They'll
But
give you like a free pack.
I'm
Throw in the
saying, but
base.
like in 2 years, the promo's probably gonna be worth more anyway. And if you can get a fresh one by then, it's not so bad, eh?
Some of y'all know I'm doing a nighttime set, so and I had a big stack of stuff, so I'm kind of also just going through that. Got this Noibat. I pulled this actually, not this one specifically, but I pulled this card. So I gave it to Josh's fiance because she wanted it, but then afterwards I needed it for my collection, so I picked it up. This Belly Bolt card. This is a sick card. He's like chilling in the dark. Got that from my boy, Joshathan Daniels, and then this Iron Moth, which
Fire.
I pulled actually when we were waiting for our black and white pickups. Yeah, those are my pickups for the week. What did you guys get?
I went to a card show, so I got a few good trades and I got some good deals to be honest. But shout out Best Buy because they had so much singles of Destined Rivals. They only topped you out at 4 a day, so I went back 3 days in a row and picked up 4 every single day. These are probably
Yeah.
like the best hits that I got. I wish this was the SIR, but it was super clean. This one's really cool.
Oh, I got that too, actually.
This might be nighttime.
I forgot. No, I have it. I have it too.
Nice. And then this
I forgot.
one
I
is
forgot that I
sick,
got
man.
this.
This one is so
Oh
cool.
wow, yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, and then at the show, I picked up one of my kind of favorite sets. So I picked up the gold card from the pack, the Mew, and then the Mewtwo. And then
Nice.
this one to finish off my collection.
Let's go.
Yeah, this one's so fire, dude. Then other than that, I stole this from Josh. These three. And then I picked
And
up
the
a bunch of
fusion
like
spike.
my childhood nostalgic collection. Probably do a short about that and show you guys like the childhood cards.
Yeah, I got. I don't have all my hits with me because everything's right now. I have a card show coming up, so I've been sorting everything. But going into my PC, I have the Murkrow from Destined Rivals. I also
sick
pulled the
card.
Weezing, which is actually I do have the Weezing too. I can show you guys. I got really lucky though because I also pulled the Mewtwo SIR out of second ETB that I opened, but I already sent that for grading because it's super clean. So I have that sent for express grading. So hopefully I can show you guys when it comes back. That's the Weezing.
Nice, dude.
And then I pulled a few other. Like I pulled the Lapis as well, but I'm probably just gonna sell them because I'm not like a huge fan of the card, and other people are.
The Lapis
But,
is sick, to be
yeah.
honest. I think it's adequately rated.
I like the Psyduck more if I'm gonna get one of the Misty cards, but like I'm just not huge on like Misty as a trainer. I like the Team Rocket cards better.
What? Dude, no, Misty is one of the OGs, dude. I like Misty.
I like the Psyduck a lot.
Psyduck's really
Honestly.
cool. It's the one where like
I
she's
like
holding onto his foot, right, or something.
Yeah,
like
they're like
that.
no, they're like swimming in the
Yeah,
water.
yeah, yeah.
I forgot to mention actually this is another one of my pickups, but it was my birthday around like a month ago, and my boy Nick, shout out to you, Nick. On top of giving me a Darkrai from his personal collection, he gave me this like cool case
Ooh.
thing, and I put
Oh,
the
that's so
Galarian. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I love the art on this card a lot compared to all like the Darkrai's that I have. So I was gonna put the one that he gave me, but I'm gonna send that out for grading. So yeah, this thing I love this thing a lot actually. It's
Super
really
good.
cool. Cool display.
I was gonna
All
show
right.
this too. I got.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
I got the new graded cards that came out. I don't know if that counts as like a pickup, but
Pick up.
they're
Okay.
limited edition ones. So
We'll count it as a pickup. Why not?
yeah, those are the fuchsia ones from my Gengar cards.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot's been happening in Pokemon recently. Prismatic is like tanking right now. They're also releasing the 2 packs at Costco.
Yeah.
So many leaks have come out with black and white. Like Josh and I were looking at
I think the full set. came
the
out.
I think both for Japanese both sets came out. Dude, some of the arts in that look crazy.
I'm actually surprised. The Reshiram and the Zekrom, they're always like CGI and cards I don't like, but the ones this year actually look insane.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They actually look insane, dude. I need to have those in the collection.
I think it's Zekrom with like the lightning behind him and all that. That's him, right? Yeah, that's such a cool card.
Yeah,
But there's so many cool. Oh yeah, sorry, go for it.
I
Go
was gonna say,
for
there's
it.
gonna be so many hits because there's so many illustration rares. Like,
Yeah.
I know they're probably gonna print a lot, but like in an ETB, like you're probably guaranteed at least like more than 2 IRs.
I mean, pretty much every pack will have a hit in it because it'll either be an EX, an IR, a full art, whatever
Yeah.
it is, right?
To be hits
Pokeball, Master Ball, all that,
and they have God
because it's all in the
packs.
set.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw someone pull a God pack,
fat
and like
packs,
it's
like,
it's
like
literally
this.
yeah, they're fat packs. Dude, it's all like crazy because they're all cool arts, right?
yeah.
So even if like they're not worth a lot, all the cards that you're getting are gonna look sick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited to open my black and white stuff. I hope it's like, I hope it's gonna be available after like I've opened, because I got an ETB of each, right?
Nice.
Hopefully I could go to like a store or something and pick up more, because that's gonna be a hot
I
set
think
or
they're gonna
two
print a
hot sets.
lot, man. Honestly, it's a lot of
They
printing
Fingers
have
to do.
to.
crossed.
Because for master setting people, it's the like I was talking to Lucas about this, not in a video, and it's like the opposite of Prismatic. It's another special set, so there's no booster boxes or like single blisters of it. So they're gonna have to just be pumping out like binders, posters,
Yeah.
ETBs, and everything because there's so many cards, and each like white bolt or white flare and black bolt both have their own card list too.
Yeah.
So if you want to master set
Crazy.
it, it's gonna be like impossible.
No, they're gonna
I
print
saw
out
with
so much, man. It's gonna be a crazy set.
I hope so. I hope so. The I think it's like 800 cards total
Jeez.
for the entire master set or something like that, which is honestly that's kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie,
It's like over
but
150 IRs.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
it's gonna be tough. See, also, I didn't play Gen 5 really, so I don't actually know that many Pokemon in it. Like, I know them when I look at them, like, I've seen them before, but I don't know all the names for them.
Yeah.
So there's no way I'm gonna try and master set that, bro. That's tough.
It's like the last gen that I like played. I think by the time Black and White 2 came out, I was like falling out of consistently playing them every time they come out.
I saw this post where it's like, yeah, like Black Bolt and White Flare is like everyone 25 and under they grew up with. I'm like, damn, now I feel old, man. Like we were Diamond and Pearl and Platinum and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That was like our biggest game probably, but
Yeah, that and like Soul Silver, Heart Gold.
Yeah.
I think that's like when we started
that's what we like started with,
going.
yeah. But when we were
Nah,
like 10 to 12, oh wait, no,
no,
Heart
no, no.
Gold
Heart
came
Gold and
out
Soul
after,
Silver
yeah.
it's what we ended off with. Like that's what we grow out of. Is that's when that came out. I think we'd be like 12 or 13 when
Yeah,
that came out.
you're like going to high school and you're like, all right, no Pokemon for now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's
But
fire. Like the whole scene from Nintendo. Honestly, I wish Nintendo will do their Pokemon drops like they did the Switch 2 drop because it made so much more sense. I went just recently, yesterday, picked up the Switch 2 for my brother. The way they had it here at GameStop is like you'd line up during the morning. You sit there in line if you're like, I think they had like 35 Switches in total. So up to like 35 people in the line were just sitting there maybe for like an hour and a half tops. They got into the store, they pre-ordered whatever they wanted to pre-order, and then they give you like a numbered ticket. And you come back at a later date once like the actual official day come out, and you just go there with your ticket. Let's say if I'm number 26 like we were yesterday, even if we showed up at the end of the day, you're going to be number 26. So if it's at number 50 at the point, they'll give you priority to go in, take your stuff, and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's
That's
so much
like
better.
when the store that Lucas and I pre-order at, like our local card store that we do orders at, they do the same kind of ticketing system. So you get like your ticket, and then they're like, all right, go sit in your car and wait till we call you, pretty much.
Yeah, no, they just told us to come back at midnight. We're like, all right, bet. So it came back like around like 12:45, and nobody was there because everyone got their stuff already who lined up. We went and got food from Cookout and just came back at like 12:50, something like that.
That's blessed.
Yeah,
I like that system, honestly.
it's so much better, dude. No hassle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Pokemon's just crazy when it like you see
It's
like what they
wild.
do, like the all night. I watched I think his name's like Javion or something. He's a streamer. He just made a video because he's like on the Pokemon Clout Wave kind of thing right now, and he's in the States. Obviously, we're in Canada, so we don't have it as bad. But like, there's people there that are lining up at like from midnight kind of thing, and like security's telling them to like get off the property until like 5 or
Yeah.
6 a.m. Then they can line up. And there's like fights breaking out and stuff like that, and I'm
It's
like,
crazy,
damn, we're
bro. I was
it's
talking
crazy out there.
to, man. I was talking to the GameStop lady, and they were super nice. She was telling me like, yeah, it's wild. We have a police officer. Like they literally have a police officer just there on standby, standing outside of the store just in case. Like he's literally just chilling there, like drinking a coffee and just talking to the guys. And she was telling me like, the Switch, there was a lineup. It was pretty big, and people were kind of still going crazy for it, and there was a little bit of a problem. But she was like, this Friday, so tomorrow when this comes out, she's like, people are gonna camp for the 151 re-release binders and Prismatic or something like that. She said, and she says every time that somebody sits out there and camps, she was like, 8 out of the 10 times somebody had to get like taken away from by police or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yes. I'm glad it's not like that here. Like we have had fights. I'm not gonna say like it's all peaceful here and stuff like that, but I don't think it's as often as the States.
I'd say all the ones that we've done at stores or like that I've done or we've done together, it's been super chill at stores. Like, even like GameStop, like lineups and stuff like that. Like everyone's just more there to talk about Pokemon. But like our bad one is Costco. So I'm a little worried for when Prismatic comes out at Costco here. Because that's where the jump kick video came from. Like that was in Ontario. That was at
Dude,
like
that
the
was in
Brantford
Ontario.
Costco. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried, man.
You go to fucking Costco, get jump kicked by some guy over an ETB, dude.
It was nuts. I think that was what set was that? Was that Tins or was that Blooming Waters?
That
I
was
think
the
that was Tins.
tins.
Tins. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because like Costco here set limit, but then like, and no offense, Costco, if you watch this, I love you. You're not smart. They let people loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like obviously I've done it because I'm trying to get more stuff too, and like, but I open it, and Lucas and I opened like so
Yeah.
much like Blooming Waters and Tins and stuff like that. But the other opportunity is people reselling. So you have a bunch of like 18 to 30-year-olds that like don't have jobs and all they want to do is go stand in line and like buy as much as they can, and like that's they need to like hard limit people's membership. We even
I
see
was
it
gonna
with the
say, like,
online stuff.
it can't be that hard. Like, it's a membership card at the end of the day. Like, there should be a system where you're going to check out where it says you can't complete without a manager approval, whatever BS.
I feel like they should have done that already, but like,
Oh yeah, dude, easily.
but they
Well,
haven't.
even with the online one, like Alex and I just got the Prismatic 2 pack that's in the States online. We were able to like we're gonna split one. But even there, like it's like yeah, one per account every 24 hours, which like works. Except I think it should just be one per account because then everyone gets opportunity, and then from there, like you could do like one per week because then everyone would get it if they're releasing. Like right now, they've released every day. But I know people like in discords and stuff like that are like, yeah, I got my fourth order kind of thing, and other people still haven't hit once because it sells out in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just think that there's a better system. Like they're a big box store, and like honestly, Costco is really customer conscious. Like they do a lot for their customer base already. Like like the samples and the fact that like, their return policy is the best at any store. Like I think they just need to clue in a little bit on how the community is reacting to things and like
Yeah.
trying to give everyone a chance.
It's crazy they
Like
allow returns on Pokemon though. I've seen people like return sealed
they
products.
don't anymore.
Yeah. Here
In Canada, they got rid of that because people were opening like the tins, for example, because you
Yeah.
could slide off the plastic. They were
Yeah.
taking the packs out, sliding it back in, and then just like resealing the box with glue. But they finally stopped at it.
I think they still let it go on here in the States.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Could imagine getting your Prismatic ETB and it's like opened already.
Oh, bro, I mean that's the worry in like the States in the general, like compared to in Canada. It's like we have different shipping laws and everything like that too. But I see like FedEx is just robbing everybody in the States, man. Like people's Pokemon Center stuff, they're getting empty boxes. Like people at FedEx or I'll call it like USPS, whatever you guys postal system is called. Like whoever it is there. Yeah, everyone's like getting their stuff right. Or like PSA has been a big one. People are like getting their submissions back to the GameStop, and like they're getting like 4 out of like their 25 slabs that were submitted and stuff like that because they're just resealing the box.
It's crazy.
Like one guy posted on Reddit about this. He went to like a local store, did his submission with them. They kept the box sealed for his submission. When he opened it, there was just a rock inside. Like, isn't that crazy? Like come on. There's got to be a better
Crazy.
system than that. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm scared to submit my cards, dude. That's why I've been hearing all these stories. I don't want to send in my cards anymore. I'm like, I don't know. I wish
See,
it was
like-
like
Gotta do
same
the
day grading
in-person.
service, dude. I wish there was like a place you can walk into, like a PSA store, pay for it, grade it to me, come back in like 12 hours and pick it up.
You can at like Collecticon and like huge card shows, but it's like 150 per card US.
Jeez.
Yeah.
See, like in Canada, we obviously like in the States, you can just submit it and it doesn't cost that much. Here, you kind of have to go through like a third party, a verified like PSA person, and that worries me a lot because like I don't submit a lot of cards, right? I'll submit like 5 at most at a time. Maybe like the last time I did it, I did only 1, right? And I'm afraid like I'm afraid that like even though they're reputable, it's still in the hands of like a third party, right? What if they do that? Like, just give me a rock instead of my PSA graded card. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely freaks me out a little bit.
Can't,
But
submit through PSA website directly in Canada.
we
No,
can.
not
Well,
right now.
we can't.
What?
No,
I thought we
okay, so
can.
how we can is it's still a third party. It's PSA Canada, so we have to ship our cards over to Calgary,
Uh,
and then they submit it for us. But it's so much quicker to go through a middleman and so much cheaper because you're not paying the shipping, right?
fair.
And it's pretty much the same thing. Like we have I'll give him like a shout out. Kevin Douglas is the number one like PSA grader in Canada. He accepts from everywhere, and he's pretty much like the extension of PSA in Canada, I'd say.
Solid.
He doesn't work for PSA. He's just like he has his own like card shop or.
He's got like a online store, but it's very small. He's pretty much just grading for everybody.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Kevin.
What a G.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Prismatic tanking?
It's gonna go up.
Happy.
It's the same stuff, dude. Things go up, things go down. Just hype. Especially now that
I think it's
came out.
cool.
Yeah.
I think that it'll get rid of a lot of scalpers because they're gonna buy. This is just my opinion, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they're gonna go buy a bunch of Prismatic, and obviously Prismatic is like going down in price, and they're not gonna get their return or like what they think they're gonna get buying all this Prismatic, and then get out of the hobby. You know what I'm saying? I hope something like that happens. Which I saw a lot of that happen with Journey because a lot of people went ham on Journey because obviously we're coming off of Prismatic and 151 and all that. All the scalpers buying into that, and then you get into Journey and Journey's not as popular. It's a lot easier like accessibility wise. And I think Josh was the one that told me like someone made a post like complaining like why is no one buying my stock, like what's going on, blah blah. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
So I hope something similar like that. Obviously, Prismatic is still everyone wants that set, right? But I hope it's some like people that don't fully know or are into like Pokemon like that. I hope it kicks some of those guys out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Prismatic's gonna be a tricky one now too. But the thing is, Prismatic is gonna be so iconic because it literally caused like this whole shift in Pokemon. So I think when people like look back at Prismatic in like 5 years, 6 years, everyone's gonna want like that Pokemon Center ETB or that SBC or something like that for their collection if they don't already have one.
So I'm holding on to my Umbreon, man. It's down so much. I think I think when I got it, it was at like price wise like 1.8k. I think it's down to like 16, pushing 15. So that's like the chase of the set. You know what I'm saying? Tanking that much. So I'm gonna hold on to that card for a while.
I mean, Pokemon has a natural trend too. Like last summer in Canada, you could get Crown Zenith ETBs for $60.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Now they're like $200. Because they're out of print now, right? It's the end of the print cycle. Last summer was the last like month of the print cycle, and it's gonna be the same thing. The thing is, Prismatic got super boosted like most sets do because it was all release, and you're gonna have to wait until like because now they got the Costco stuff, they have the SPCs, and they're gonna be stocking that stuff for the next 2 years. So if you are, for example, you pull a God Pack, I grade it and hold it. I wouldn't sell it now unless like you're in need of like fast cash. And then same with the sealed product. Like the Pokemon Center ETB is the best thing to get in my opinion. I traded my SPC that I had for like I have one in my personal collection, but another one to kind of like invest in because right now the SPC Canadian dollars is like $275 and the Pokemon Center ETB is at like $350. And when you compare them, the SPC is a better product all around, but it's just like it's what people want to collect, right? Is the Pokemon Center one. So
I mean, the
I don't
ETB set
know.
is so collectible, dude. Like, you can just stack like a whole wall of it on your shelf with like the sealed cellophane, and it just has the Pokemon Center logo on it. It's so clean. I don't think they made it.
It's good right now though.
Cause like
no, it's the same colors.
yeah, because Fusion Strike, I know like their Pokemon Center was like a light baby blue, violet type thing.
Yeah, the design's always a little bit different. Just the EV on the box is different.
I
It's like
know
with Destin Rivals, like the two.
it's flipped, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Sorry to talk over you.
No,
I thought that was really cool.
I don't know, it's cool. I have my Destin Rivals Pokemon Center right there, but like I'm never gonna crack that open most likely because I'm not gonna be able to get another one for a while probably. Well, I don't know if they're gonna do that
See,
again, honestly.
I don't trust myself having Pokemon Center stuff like that because I'm a collector. I love opening product. I'm like every time I try to hold an ETB, it just never works out. So
For me, if it's
I don't
Pokemon
think
Center, I just don't even think like I have it.
I can't. Nah, because I want the promo too, right?
Yeah.
My thing is collecting the promos themselves.
Yeah.
Like I have a whole stack of like sealed in the cellophane promos that, and I want to like see that card. You know what I'm saying? So I would open it and just like look into the Pokemon Center logo on the Eevee or whatever, or like the Wobbuffet. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, I got it.
I mean, I was doing that
But
with my Tyranitar yesterday, the Pokemon Center one. It's so cool. Like Team Rocket's Tyranitar. Those are really dope too. I like how
yeah,
they
that's
dropped
fire. Yeah, they do cool stuff like that. What was the they did the art competition cards, right? That was the last thing that they gave you that with the orders, right?
Yeah, the illustration contest, like 3-pack.
That was cool. I like that they did that.
Yeah, promos are always really cool, man. I like collecting promos like from different ones. Like that soccer EV one, I'm actually like thinking about getting one in the Pikachu.
There's a whole
All the
collection.
balls, yeah, there's
Yeah.
all of them. Man.
The futsal, it has a little like futsal stamp on it.
I hope they do it for the States for the 2026 World Cup. They kind of revamp that.
Well, it's even like Van Gogh Pikachu is the same thing.
Yeah.
You just had to order during that period of time, and you got one for free technically, as long as you
Yeah.
placed an order with a certain limit, right? But now try and buy Van Gogh, right? So,
Yeah.
Are there other Van Gogh cards?
No.
It's only the Pikachu, eh?
The thing is, I think they also did it where if you went to for the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, they gave you one.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why what a lot of people did is they bought the ones from Europe before they got popular.
Yeah.
Because they would like send people to go get them. Is all you had to do was attend the museum, and then they would just buy like bulk of them. So that's how some people ended up with like
35.
like 50 to 100 of them kind of thing.
Yeah, because I know people were selling like the small white boxes with like
Mhm.
all of the promos. It was going for like 1,800 at the time, and now it's like 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that reminds me of like the LA Dodgers did something similar with One Piece now. So if you're in LA right now and you go to the Dodgers game, I think happening this weekend, they're gonna give you to everyone who shows up like a Luffy wearing a Dodgers jersey, throwing a baseball, what is like all gummy and stuff like that for the One Piece set.
No way.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what they did. They did that with the Rams last year too, with One Piece.
yeah, it's super cool.
Mhm.
But I don't want to go to
That's
LA.
really cool.
I don't want to go on the West Coast.
What was I gonna? I had something on my mind, but then I completely forgot. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Is there? I swear I saw this, but I don't know if it's fan made. You guys know Robert, or not Robert? Is it Robert Munch, the guy who does the Scream? You know the famous painting of like the dude on the
Yeah.
bridge, and he's like,
They have a few of those, right? Like Mimikyu Scream and stuff like that.
yeah. Are those like official or are those fan made?
Those are official.
Those are official.
Yeah.
Is
the
there
Munches.
Yeah, the Munch exactly.
Yeah, there's a few of them, and they all go together. So there's a cool thing like every Pokemon in the background is the next Pokemon. So if you
That's
get the
sick.
set, you have the shadow outline of the next one in line, except I think it's the Psyduck. In the background is Gengar and Haunter, and there is no Gengar and Haunter, so that's the end of the line. You just don't get them.
Maybe they'll make a
That's
Gengar
really cool.
Hunter one soon.
And they could.
That'd be dope.
I
I'm excited
love
for
that.
the Megas though. That's coming out, bringing those back. So maybe if they're bringing back Megas soon, maybe they'll in the next set they'll bring out the tag teams again.
It's Edvard Munch, by the way. Robert Munch.
Edvard.
It's like a children's.
Robert,
story.
yeah, he's the
like
yeah.
the pie eating contest and stuff.
Yeah. He's a Canadian author, right? That's why
Yeah.
that's why I thought. I'm excited. I want to see what the new gimmick is for the new Pokemon game.
Legends?
You know what I'm saying?
It's Mega.
Like, Nah, there's something else, I'm pretty sure. It's not just Mega. Like there's a whole new like mechanic. Like in this one in the whole Violet line, it was the Terastal or
Yeah,
whatever.
I didn't like that.
It was the gem stuff.
Yeah,
Um then there was like the V stars in Sword and Shield, V's, whatever.
the V
I want to see
Max,
what the new V
Max.
Max, yeah, exactly. I want to see what the new gimmick is for the next set. I feel
Yeah,
like yeah, the megas are gonna be a part of it, but they gotta add something else. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Dude, I need a new Lugia card that comes out. I'm thinking I'm just gonna pull the trigger on the one from Silver Tempest and probably just buy that raw. But we need some new Lugia chases.
I need that Lugia card too.
It's me with Gengar, bro. Like the last Gengar that came out was Temporal Forces, and it's a full art. I want a sick new Gengar.
Yeah, that'd be
I
fun.
remember leaks came out for Destined Rivals and there was a Gengar card in it, and I showed Josh and I'm like, yo, there's gonna be a Gengar for you, and then it ended up being fake. And I'm
Same
like,
thing
oh,
with the
that's like
Lugia, man. They had
Yeah,
a
they had like
crazy
that dark
Lugia.
Lugia.
yeah, you're right. You're
Dude,
right.
Dark
I
Lugia is one
forgot
of my
about that.
favorite ones ever, just because of Pokemon XD. If you guys ever watched or ever played the Pokemon XD, like that one was like the like where I was like, yeah, Lugia is probably like the sickest Pokemon ever, because like they would start off the game with the scene and like the intro to the whole game would be like Dark Lugia going over a boat and just like messing it up and like stealing like a bunch of stuff from it, and it was so cool.
What's is Lugia like a solo legendary or does it have like a counterpart to
Oh
it?
well.
Ho's the oh I'm tripping, man. Yeah, he's Soul Silver, right? Lugia is Soul Silver.
Soul Silver is Lugia, and
Is Lugia and our
Gold
gold
is
is Ho. Yeah, okay. I'm tripping, man.
But they're like OG legendaries.
Yeah, I think Lugia was like water, like controlling like the water or something like that, and it was the sky or something. I don't know.
Isn't that Kyogre and Groudon?
Kyogre does the like is like something of the water too, but Lugia also like is like a lot in the water. That's why she has like the big wings with like kind of look like flaps.
I want to
I
see.
mean,
I'm gonna Google it.
I know that there's Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza.
Yeah,
It's the leader of the legendary birds.
Yeah, it says that he lives underwater.
lives underwater. Okay.
Apparently, he's the leader of like Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Oh.
Apparently.
What's Ho then?
So, yeah, I'm gonna figure that out too.
Now, because I remember in the show when Ash.
It says Ho-Oh represents the sun and Lugia represents the moon. The yin and yang of things.
Yeah, Ho is associated with the cycle of life, death, and reincarnation, and said to have brought the legendary beasts Raikou, Entei, and Suicune back to life.
No, that makes sense.
Good guy.
So damn, yeah, because I know the story of the dogs is like there was a fire in like a building and a bunch of Pokemon died in it, and Ho resurrected them, and they became the legendary beasts, or the dogs.
Dogs. The Poké Dogs.
The Pokedogs, yeah. That's our that's our what's it called? It's our pilot right there.
It
Yeah.
says Ho-Oh and Lugia are not an official duo because Ho-Oh was released in the beginning of the anime, like
Yeah.
in episode 1, he's part of it.
Yeah.
Lugia came later in the second film, but they are counterparts of like Yin and Yang and stuff.
Yeah. Like that movie is like when I first saw Lugia, because I think Ash like stumbled upon to like looking for Lugia and it came out of the water and like he eventually like rode it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
They're not a part of the official. They're not 151, are they?
I don't think so.
I think they're Gen 2 because
Yeah.
when
Gen
they
2?
came out.
Okay,
Still fire though.
tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some
I'm surprised someone like Arceus isn't Gen 1. He's literally God. Like he's the god of all Pokemon.
Oh, that's I
I mean, the
kind of
focus
lost
is on
track of
Mew.
that stuff. Oh yeah, Mew. Because like
It's
some
like
of Mew
Mew's
was
like-
life.
Yeah, and like health and wellness, all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mew's not a. Isn't he? He's the OG Pokemon.
all
right?
Pokemon DNA is connected to Mew.
Yeah.
To Mew.
That's why I was talking with you about this. I kind of said like if you follow like Catholic or Christian religion, like he's kind of like
It's Jesus.
Adam.
Oh, he's
Or
Adam.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like the first Pokemon, right? And you could see like Arceus as Jesus then.
Oh, okay.
No, Arceus is like God, man.
Well, he's on Earth.
Straight
so.
up.
Well, like I
I
don't know.
guess
I got
you're right.
confused about all the Pokemon lore when after Giratina with Space Dialga and Palkia, there was Eternatus, and then the Arceus and all that stuff, and then I got lost there. And then like I didn't understand like the beasts, if they were like actual Pokemon or not. Like
Yeah, they're
Guzzlord,
legendaries.
like Guzzlord.
Oh, wait.
No, because they're called Ultra
Guzzlord.
Beasts, and like the Katana one or whatever the name is, like the one made of paper mache.
No, and the new Pokemon Pocket one. All those guys. I don't know those guys though. It's newer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about that new set that was on Pocket. I'm looking at all the Pokemon. I have no clue who any of those are. You know what I'm talking about?
I think they're all Gen 5 and later though.
What's it called? Extra dimensional crisis.
Yeah, like the Buzzlord.
Yeah, that's like the buff ass like bee,
Bug.
right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those confuse me too.
I
You
mean,
guys-
there's some things that just don't make sense in Pokemon though. Like for example, like Giratina is like the god of like antimatter and
Oh,
like shadows and stuff. But then Darkrai is also like a legendary.
Darkrai. No, but
Other
Darkrai's like
shadows.
nightmares though. He's like he has to do like him and Cresselia's like good dreams. Darkrai's like bad dreams, basically.
That's what I'm saying. Like you think like antimatter is like something that exists. It just means that he exists outside of the plane of like what Palkia and
Existences.
Dialga control. Yeah.
Dark matter exists. Trust, bro. Ask a scientist.
Mata.
Do you guys still play the Pocket, right? Game?
I'm actually looking at it right
Every
now.
day.
So they add like with that new set, they added a kind of like a new mechanic when it comes to like the fighting. I don't battle at all, and I haven't researched it at all. Do you guys know what it is?
I battle every day.
Yeah. So do you know what the new mechanic is?
I don't know what you mean by new mechanic.
There's like Ultra Beast, or like
Yeah, so it's like a type. So the Ultra Beasts, they have like items that specifically go with them and abilities that specifically go with them.
I didn't get any Ultra Beasts.
yeah, you got cooked.
Like Ultra Beast decks right now to like fight against in Pocket are really annoying because people just use Buzz Swole, and then there's a Pokemon that lets you switch with any Ultra Beast without using any of your energy
That's
to
crazy.
retreat. So people just build up Buzz Swole and then they swap him in and out. But his nerf is that like he does 130 damage, but he can't use the attack the next round. But if you switch him into the
Able
bench
to
and switch him
switch.
back on,
Yeah.
it gets rid of the cooldown, so he's just broken. But there is counter. Like I run a counter deck to it, so
See if we can pull it.
He's ripping, man.
I just
Dude.
pulled up.
like Oricorio doesn't take damage from EXs, so I just use him against that deck.
Cooked.
Yeah, that card is broken too. So that card's part of the Ultra Beast, that trainer, where like it gives you energy based on how many points you're at, like the other player has.
Damn.
So you can just like
Crazy.
stack up the Buzzwole right away.
I'm gonna build a deck when I go see you guys in Canada. I don't know what was fucking scrap.
Should we make a video of us battling?
Kind of down.
It's not gonna be fun. It'll just be me winning.
I mean, I don't battle at all. I use pre-made decks that I get from getting cards.
I don't play it like there's meta decks where you can like Google them. I just use my own deck I built that counters a lot of other decks.
Help me build a deck, man. I'm trying to get into battling more. I'm honestly I'm kind of mad because I missed out on that Rayquaza card because I didn't battle. I fought like 5 times maybe. So yeah, I got cooked.
I caught that one. That was a good one.
No, it looks sick.
Yeah, like what I like using is like other people do use it too. There's like a Magnemite deck where because Magnemite's not an EX, but you can build him really quick. And he does 110 damage per attack when you get the Magnephone or whatever his name is.
Isn't Magnezone an EX?
So
Damn.
you can stack that up. You use like Oricorio and Pachirisu as well, which is an EX, but he can attack really early, and he does 80 damage if he has a tool on him.
Pachirisu's
So
good, man. Pachirisu, like, with that tool on him.
yeah,
Yeah,
That tool on him?
with that tool. I use that in a Pikachu EX. It kills the Rayquaza deck. I think that's what I was doing when I was
yeah.
hunting the Rayquaza cards and the EXs. I just kept going in there with Pikachu, Pachirisu, just wiping it out.
Yeah, because they're weak to electricity too.
Yeah. And oh, dude, it was actually kind of a broken deck. The one with I forget the water Pokemon that just gives you like 4 energy at the end of the turn. Mesprit?
Yo, I know.
No, it's kind of like Mesprit, one of those.
Oh, Manaphy?
Manaphy, yeah. So you like use her ability and it gives like your bench Pokemon 2 energy each.
Yeah.
So it's broken.
I love playing against those decks though, because I use an electricity deck. So
Yeah.
someone starts off with that, and then they just get cooked.
Yeah.
People run Manaphy with Palkia, and they stack them up right away, and you can use like the Misty Trainer, so he gets like full energy.
Yeah.
But if you have Oricorio, Palkia just can't do anything.
Yeah. Because it takes no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like 2 Rayquazas, the EX and the non-EX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like all the Rayquaza. I never used that deck though. I like building ones that just seem fun to me.
Yeah.
Like I played the meta before when I had played the greasy one where it was Giratina and Darkrai. But I
Yeah,
did
I
that
remember
without looking it up. I just thought like, oh, this stacks really well. Then I found out everyone else was playing it, and I switched it because I was like, it's not fun to play against, right? It's just whoever like gets energy first wins.
It's like Mewtwo Gardevoir.
Did it get patched or is it still like a meta deck?
No, it's weak now because there's a lot of things that counter it.
Yeah. That's
what they do, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to bring something up before I forget. It's completely off topic. Completely. It's a right hook out of nowhere. 180. But Josh, you know the Roaring Moon card that you have that you like a lot?
Yeah.
So I found out that the artist, he's the same dude that did the Magikarp.
Yeah, and the
From
Giratina.
and is it the Giratina? I know he did the Mag. What's his name? The Magnet dude.
Magnemite or Magneton.
Yeah, he's the one that's the ETB promo.
Yeah.
He did that one too. Sorry, I just I saw a post about it and I'm like, yo, all these cards look crazy, especially that what's the name of the artist?
I think it's Shinji. Let me see.
Shout out Shinji.
Yeah, Shinji Konda. And
We had yeah, same as that one exactly. And then our homegirl Tracy, shout out to you, Tracy. She pulled the Magikarp.
No way, from Paldean?
Yeah. She pulled it. She pulled it a while ago too. Like I remember
big opening.
Yeah, did she get a booster box?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a booster box. Open it up. I think she sent it in for grading too.
Dude, I feel like Pokemon has such beginner's luck. It's like once you first start opening up your packs, you get like a crazy hit.
Dude, that's how it hooked us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first booster bundle, we pulled a Bulbasaur IR from 151 or SIR, sorry. Or no, sorry, Ivysaur. It was Ivysaur.
IR.
Yeah. No, is it IR or SIR?
IR. The Venusaur is SIR.
But it's sequential, man. They should have just made them all SIRs.
That's what you think.
That doesn't make sense.
Changes the hit rate though, right? So a lot more people have Ivysaurs and Bulbasaurs than Venusaurs.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I mean, that's funny. Like my first one from 151 was also the Bulbasaur IR. Oh, Venusaur.
Dude, I have some crazy luck. Like Lucas does, which you guys know, because obviously, but I've pulled a Demigod pack from 151.
Yeah.
I pulled a Demigod pack from Prismatic with Alex. And I've pulled the Mewtwo SIR right away out of Destin Rivals. And then I also got the Charizard.
You
I've been
also
really
got
lucky.
the Pikachu Captain.
I didn't even bring that up. Yeah, I got Captain Pikachu.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. But I sent that in for grading too.
I was gonna say show it to the camera. That's crazy that you pulled that guy. Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was because I had one box of gem left that no one wanted. So I was like, all right,
dude, I wanted to buy that. No, I wanted to buy that box off you, and you're like, no. I'm either gonna sell it it's at the show or open it. I'm like, fuck, I really want to open more gem. Well, it's a good thing that you kept that box. But like, you guys will never pull two Evolution SIRs from Prismatic, so like, GG's.
Let's just wait.
So I
Let's wait.
counted the amount of SIRs I've pulled. It's actually crazy from Prismatic. I've pulled like 7 SIRs.
Damn.
They're just
Yeah, but they're all
four of them-
Ogre
four of them are Ogre prawns, yeah. I'm
Dude,
like,
I'll
isn't
take
that
an
wild,
ogre
though?
pawn, bro. I have a total amount of big goose egg, double goose egg, triple goose egg.
So funny.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think I gave my luck to Josh. Like Josh be chilling on the couch, and he's like, "Yo, I just sent a bunch of cards in for grading." Or like, "Yo, I'm gonna open this up." I'm like, "Here." Just give him some of my luck, and then now I'm not getting shit. This guy's getting everything.
You know what's crazy,
So-
Lucas? You did that to me when I joined the Liverpool break, and I pulled that like 1-of-1 Van Dijk a while ago.
I remember that.
Dude, yes,
I remember that. I'm still waiting on residuals from that, by the way, because I know that shit's worth a lot.
I'm gonna try to sell it
Never-
in Germany.
If you ever run into Lucas, is asking for some luck. I'll give
Yeah,
up.
if I'll ever run into Lucas, let him touch you.
I got you. I'll just shoot a little. That's great. Nah, I'm not touching y'all.
Yeah, that actually is crazy. I bricked like my SPC. I got like Ogre Prawn in that too. Like, it's
Yeah.
like half, like, not even like a quarter of the price of the box. And then Lucas did that, and I was like, it's been cooking since.
Yeah, I need some of that, Lucas, to be honest.
No, I think honestly, after I pulled the Umbreon, it's been pretty bleak, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, everything after that's
Like-
gonna be bleak.
I mean, bro, I did get hit in the head to get that Umbreon. Think like, you know, balanced out. But like since then, it's been bad, honestly. Even like my birthday, how many booster bundles did I buy? Like 3. I think I bought 3 booster bundles, and I think all I got was a Poliwhirl.
Damn. What's the Fireworld's cool?
No, it's one of my favorite cards. Yeah, it is off.
Hopefully, I get some birthday luck coming up. To be honest,
Got you.
I'm gonna pull up to like the GameStops and stuff in Canada to see if I can get some soccer cards while I'm there too at the blasters.
Blaster.
The blaster boxes.
The blaster. I think, yo, every time you say that, man, it makes me laugh so much. Because I'm used to booster, and you're just like, yeah, bro, I'm getting these blaster boxes. I'm getting blasted off the blaster.
Dude, I've opened so
tomorrow you
many
can-
of them.
Tomorrow you can get blasted.
I'm gonna get blasted tomorrow.
Hey, yo.
The GameStop's dropping Dustin Rivals in the States booster bundles.
Ooh, I haven't seen those yet. That'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna go to
I
Best
open
Buy.
up.
Best Buy always has
Best Buy.
stock.
Really?
Yeah, dude, Best Buy kills it here, dude. Best Buy is the only place
Best
I can
Buy,
get product.
yeah, man. Best Buy in the States is crazy with Pokemon
They
product,
have
especially
so much
online.
allocation, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't show you the box that they had, dude. I told you for 4 or 5 days straight, they were full of stock. I went there on the 3rd day after release. I was like, yeah, screw it. Let's try Best Buy. Full, like, 100+ blister, just straight stacks of, like, single packs. And I was just going there every single day, getting, like, me, my cousin, and my brother were getting, like, 4 packs each.
There was a limit?
4
Oh.
each, yeah.
That's fire.
Damn.
Yeah, so, and there was
Yeah, no.
$4.60, dude. Crazy price.
Yeah,
Nothing
like,
in Canada, everyone's still fighting over like Walmart stock and
Walmart's
GameStop's here.
not there.
Actually, GameStop, like, I give them respect for getting so much allocation. Like on their surprise boxes, they're charging $40 Canadian, but like when you compare that to the US price, it's still brutal. And like a booster bundle here at GameStop is $60 plus tax.
Damn.
But they have a lot of stock now. It's just like now the average in Canada has become $10 a pack, which before, like when Lucas and I even started like doing Blooming Waters and stuff, like, yeah, we're never gonna pay over like $10 a pack kind of thing. And now it's just the reality. If you want Pokemon, that's what you pay.
Yeah.
Or you pay more if you want it off the secondary market. People are selling like, dude, on release of Dust and Rivals, like ETBs were like 150, 160 on
Yeah.
Marketplace, and then even at the stores, like after tax comes to like 115, 120-ish.
Dude, it's not even that much in the States for...
I know it's like $55 US for an ETB. So you compare it, like I actually save money by the Costco bundle that we
Yeah.
got. Even if I didn't take the booster bundle, it would be cheaper than buying an ETB here.
Damn.
because it's $110.
Honestly, it's a
Yeah,
crazy
plus
bundle
tax.
from Costco. 2 ETBs and 2 booster bundles for 130 after tax.
Yeah,
that's
if you convert it to Canadian, it's 186.
It's a steal, dude.
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Trump, man. Fucking up our prices. It's facts. It's facts. Nah, literally, be like,
Distros, man, just taxing when because they're taking advantage.
yeah. I saw a whole thing about the biggest distributor in North America for Pokemon is reselling on Walmart's website
Yeah.
with scalper prices,
Yeah. The
which
thing
is like
Walmart
nuts.
stopped. I just recently found this out because I was asking like the general manager in Walmart the other day that I went. He was like, "We don't sell in person anymore. It's strictly online right now, and that's how a lot of the stores are becoming to be in at least North Carolina. So you're not able to get Target or Walmart packs on release anymore. They just stopped it completely. So they're doing only online, and anybody can sell on Walmart.com. Anybody, doesn't matter.
Damn.
Yeah. Target still does it in person though. Target had released their Destined Rivals, just sold out instantly. No limits. And there's self checkout. It's literally right next to the self checkout, so you can go take like 10 ETBs if you're there, and no one's gonna stop you.
That's Target, right?
Target.
Yeah, I see a lot of bad videos coming out of the States about Targets
Yeah,
because
'cause
like
it's self-checkout.
they don't. Yeah, they don't put restrictions on it. Like on the Destin Rivals release, I assume you guys saw this too. Like, there's that one guy with like kids behind him in the line. He
Dude,
just buys
yeah,
every
every
ETB,
single
and,
one.
like, you're such a like, BOS man. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to be a scalper, which isn't good, take half because there's other people there, and they're literally children, which is crazy. Or I get like if you want to, like I don't get it, but like trying to make it sound better, like maybe don't give it to other adults, but at least give it to kids, man. Like that's the whole idea behind it. It's like,
Nah, man, money's the root of all evil.
Greed.
Yeah.
Straight up,
Yeah.
straight up. Motherfuckers are greedy, and that'll never change.
Yeah, dude.
Which
Honestly, it's nice being in other hobbies too. Like with the sports hobby, there's always so much allocation. There's always product, which is nice. Except for like soccer, because they just don't send that much because not enough people buy. It's like I'll go to Target, I'll see like maybe like dozens of like football and baseball and stuff like that. I'll see like 1 or 2 boxes of soccer, and like there's nobody else there for it. So like I'll just take them because like nobody else wants it.
I've been seeing that football, like American football, not soccer,
Yeah.
in the States is having the same problem with, I don't know sports cards that was. I think it's Prism Optic or something like that. The same issue right now is it's just like 40-year-old men buying out all the stock everywhere, so people are having a hard time finding it in stores, right?
I don't hear Target.
I
Like I
don't-
go to Target all the time, dude. Stacked, like stacked and stacked and stacked. Just soccer they don't have because there's no allocation for it. I went to GameStop too. I bought every single box that he had because he's like, dude, if you want to buy it, like it's gonna be here on the shelf no matter what. If you do all 3 of them right now, because I have a pro membership, because like you'll get an extra 15% off, and I'll just charge it for like your pro membership. And I'm like, all right, stop. So I end up, instead of paying like $25 for each, I was paying like 19, and I had like promo codes. He was like, here, just take everything, put $15 towards your promo code, so you basically get 2, get 1 free. And I'm like, all right, cool. And like nobody else wants it. So it was like, if you get them all, it'll allow me to get more because it'll show that we sold out.
I'm trying to get into some sports cards. I want to do more football stuff.
I want to do football
hockey.
stuff
Y'all are in
too.
Canada, bro. Do hockey.
Nah, dude, hockey's available, man. Like
It's
every time I
available,
go,
but it
yeah, dude. Every time I go to Shoppers to check Pokemon stock, everything is sold out except for hockey.
if you get
Hockey cards are always there.
Hockey's
Depends on the
boring, bro.
set.
Like we're not into hockey like that.
I'm not into hockey, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, in
It's
Canada,
the
it
same.
sells,
You
dude.
wouldn't get baseball cards because you don't watch baseball. You watch soccer, right? And that's
Yeah.
like your thing. Like we
Exactly.
watch football all the time. Like Lucas and I are really into it, right? So
Yeah,
that's why it would be dope to get into. But the thing is, we're in Canada, so like it's the same as finding soccer for you in the States. You can probably find it a lot easier when you're in Europe.
nah,
Um,
Europe there's not a lot of shops, unfortunately. There's only one
Oh,
shop
really?
where I live. Yeah,
It's because they're just like chilling all day and like taking like breaks and eating
Just
nice
online,
chocolate-covered
yeah.
stuff.
Chocolate-covered cigarettes for dessert and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's starting to go up now. Like I went to this place in Italy, and I think I was telling Josh about this. Like this guy had a Pokemon shop, like a lot of other stuff like pop culture, like Lord Kana, whatever. And he had so much Pokemon like stuff. He had like SBCs, like I think it was like 180 euros, or like still it's like scalper prices. But he was just showing me like his shop and his entire like case and like all that stuff. It was crazy, dude. He had like first set, complete set, first edition, like everything, like Rayquaza, like gold stars, and like even there, like yeah, like he had like the sauce in English too and everything. He probably should have like $100,000 collection in that like span of like 20 minutes.
I gotta give a shout out to this one guy that goes to card shows. Now that you brought that up, it made me think of it. His name's Pokestop. I don't know him super well, but he's really known in like the Canadian card community. I met him like one time. He's a very nice guy. So his collection is insane. So like I bring a case, like a standard, you know, like it's long,
Yeah.
it's like bigger than the screen kind of thing. This guy has like a mega case, which is like 3 times the size of that, and he has 10 of them.
Damn.
He brings over $1 million in inventory to card shows.
Does he sell or does he just like chill and go around?
He sells.
Okay.
He's a huge vendor, but like just his inventory is crazy. I was walking down like his tables because he always is like he's at all the big card shows in Ontario, and yeah, but he's exactly what you said. But like he has like every gold star, like every crazy PSA 10s of every card, and I'm like, damn, that's insane, man. Like that's how
Does he just do Pokemon, or does he do other stuff too?
I mean, he's pretty much just Pokemon. That's just what he's been in, kind of thing. But he's been in the game for like a while. Like he's a veteran kind of thing.
That's the thing, dude. If you're in Pokemon 10 years ago doing what we're doing now, you'd be so rich now. If you did it 10 years ago, like it's crazy.
I mean, he's been through all the fucking ups and downs. So he probably like went through the COVID one. He made a lot of money. Then he lost money after COVID when it dropped back down. Probably everything he bought. Yeah. Then he hit this boom, which was like the peak that it's ever been. And now he's like, oh, he's chilling again.
Yeah.
Plus everything in between. Like, yeah, he's definitely chilling.
Yeah.
The thing is like I watch a lot of speculation and read speculation on Pokemon, and we've talked about it in other videos. I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon. With what they're doing and how
they're like, oh,
he's frozen.
They call me like that.
Yeah.
You froze. You froze.
I froze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's the last thing I said?
What they're doing.
I don't think Pokemon's slowing down.
Okay, so I'll go back from there. So with the new game coming out, as well as the anniversary, and then what they just did with the black and white set and how that's like kind of changing.
Yeah.
Is I think that Pokemon is gonna stay hot for like honestly another year at least from this point.
Yeah.
Before people were saying like, yeah, it's gonna stop after Prismatic. It's like people get old, like it gets old. Look at the drops on Costco and stuff right now too. Like they're not lasting more than like 3 or 4 minutes.
If that, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, like
So
Pokemon is always gonna be crazy, and like especially now that it's going to pop culture. Like there's like I don't know, like Lucas probably knows Antoine Griezmann. Like this guy literally like finished a game, scored a goal, took off his jersey, gave it to a fan for 2 Pokemon.
For different ETVs.
ETVs, yeah, that was crazy.
Yesterday I saw Charles Dubronx. If you guys watch UFC, Charles Oliveira. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he went to GameStop and partnered with like GameStop. Eventually, opened up a Destin Rivals on release day, and they like dropped that. And this guy doesn't speak a lick of English. He's all Brazilian. He's like, "Obrigado, GameStop," and he's like, "Open up." Yeah, he's like, "Wow." I don't know what he said. He was like, "Wow, Mewtwo." Obrigado.
Oh, I saw there was a football player. I don't know what team he plays for, but this guy has one of the craziest collections. I think he has like 5 ponchos that are all graded. He's got a sealed booster box of Evolving Skies. He's got sealed booster boxes of like different sets from like Sword and Shield all the way Scarlet and Violet, whatever. And like, you know, he's just a football player, and you wouldn't know it. Like, I think it was a very low key football player. It wasn't like someone famous or anything like that, but. Yeah, that guy's collection is stacked.
Oh, like even KD, bro. Like KD collects Pokemon, and like there was a thing going around for a while where like he would sign the Durant like SIR.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And he would sign like the Durant SIR for a bit, and like people were grading that and selling it. And
that's so sick.
Every sport is getting into their own cards too. Like even UFC, like you have Dana White every like Friday going on with Topps and doing like openings on his Instagram, and then you have Gary V, who just made like his actual own like trading cards. You guys know who Gary V is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, We're gonna get crypto punked, man. That means that this is going down like
Gotta go on
NFTs.
Facebook Marketplace. You gotta just sell.
Sell. Yeah, he's made up like characters and stuff, and like he made his own like Gary V card and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Dude, you know what I wonder what happened to this guy? You guys know Max Mofo?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know, like this guy. I used to watch him before I got into Pokemon like that.
Yeah, he would rip a
But
lot.
this guy, dude, he would rip
had
a lot.
Pokemon channel, yeah.
All his content is still up. This guy had like so much stuff, bro. He was like, dude, this guy was so into it. He would collect the postcards. Apparently, if you subscribed like to this thing on Pokemon Center, you would get a postcard every month, and he would collect them and like have them in a binder and stuff like he was into it, right? And then around, I think it was like the beginning to like the middle of Scarlet and Violet, he just completely stopped. He doesn't talk about Pokemon at all. And I'm thinking, I'm like, this guy probably would have been so much like bigger. Like his channel would have probably blown up if he continued to do Pokemon, but this guy just doesn't even mention it at all. And I'm so surprised, especially because like the boom happened, and this guy's already a big content creator anyway, right?
Well, he got into like some controversy, didn't he? I think that's why he stopped.
That's Mofo. Nah, dude, he has a podcast. He does, Cold Ones.
Yeah,
that's his podcast.
Because he gets like drunk with his buddy on like his other channel like all the time to like just sip.
Yeah, that's like their main thing now. They have dude. They're still killing it without like they just released an alcohol called Grog.
Oh yeah.
And they're like but they're like releasing it like different flavors all the time. They're doing it in the US. Like they're popping up. They're Australian. Yeah, they're Australia based. But they released it. I think it was they started in LA, and now they're like kind of doing more of the US. But yeah, man, I'm just like, I think about him all the time because I used to watch him. I used to just have his videos in the background, not knowing what he's pulling, not knowing what he's looking for, anything like that. Just watching because I knew who he was even before that. When he was like chugging milk. Do you remember that, dude? He would like.
He was on Filthy Frank too, like for a few times.
Him and Filthy Frank collabed. Dude, this guy used to like
friends with iDubbbz. Like that was
iDubbbz, yeah.
Yeah, iDubbbz got canceled, right? Is he the one?
iDubbbz, no, he didn't get canceled. Everyone just thinks he's weird.
I mean, he pulled a weird move. He like flipped and was like everything.
He flipped, yeah.
Immature. Like I don't know why it was like that. And it's like, nah, if you're gonna be that guy, own it.
Yeah.
Don't flip now to try and save face. Like it's too late.
Yeah.
For
that. Exactly.
I just looked up the Max Mofo thing when you were talking about it, by the way, and this is like what Reddit says about it. So apparently, Max Mofo explained why he stopped posted Pokemon. He's still in the scene. But every video he was making was being forced to be made for kids. And then they were striking his content when it was released because his videos were not made for kids, obviously.
Yeah.
And then he said it was too much effort and time he was putting into videos that they were just getting taken down right away. And then he was getting not getting strikes on his channel. So he just decided to focus on Cold Ones, but he still is into Pokemon.
Nice.
Dude, he used to do he used to have like statues of like different Pokemon, and he would like have like a container. He would put them in the container and put like beans in it and just leave it. He would leave it in his room for like a month, and then he'd be like, okay, bean check, like before all this packs. And like you see his and then he would he was just so weird, but I love his videos, man.
Bean check.
Dude, this guy, like I was talking about it like 2 seconds ago. This guy used to like chug milk that was like different colors, and like halfway through the video he's just yakking up like green different colored milk. Yeah, it was gross, dude. But shout out to him, man. Max Mofo, post more Pokemon. We want to see that stuff. You're not gonna get copyrighted anymore.
Yeah, now there's the checkbox to say it's not for kids. So
exactly, yeah. Post more Pokemon. I love your stuff. Okay, what do you guys think? You guys think that's
that was a good vibe for today, man.
I think that was a good vibe.
I can't wait till we hit something on like our pack opening in the beginning, because right now it's just been EXs, but like one day someone's gonna pull a chase and we're gonna go crazy.
No, I swear Alex pulled soming.
No, it was like a
it was an EX?
Tyranitar. No, it was like the.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that deal comes soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Sir.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. As always, I'm Lucas. Alex and Josh are always with me. Catch us every Friday, 9 a.m. weekly. Yeah, you know the jazz. Link in the description for both these guys' personal channels. Go check out Josh at a card show. Go look at Alex's one pack de interagera whatever better. And yeah, I hope you guys are all one better. All right, peace out, y'all.
Peace out.